So that wind's pretty sweet. All right, guys, it's been a minute. So we were gonna get into. We were gonna work on the trailer tonight. Which, by the way, we got us
oh my God!
We got us a utility trailer here. We were gonna work on this tonight, but instead, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get Leah pulled out. And we are going to get Delilah pulled in under there because we're finally going to get to the brakes. If you don't watch my shorts, shame on you. But just a quick catch up. Bought a trailer, drained the garbage out of her. She no longer has coolant in her. We're just going to run oil. She's just a yard dog. Calm down. Alright? So, anyway, that being said, this is going to be one of those videos where we're just kind of doing chores around the farm and preparing for upcoming days. You guys are nerds.
Go through there. Hey,
So if you guys have been around me enough, or if you get the pleasure enough to be one of my friends and work with me in person, you know that inconsistency and inconveniencing is kind of my shit. I work really good at it, and I didn't think about it until about, I don't know, 2 minutes ago. Batteries that are in Delilah, we took out of Leah, so that way they would stay charged and they wouldn't go to waste because they're brand new batteries. Well, so now I've got to yank the batteries out of this one, put them back in this one where they go, move this one, rip the batteries back out of it, put this one where it goes, and then put the batteries back in this one. So, it's pretty sweet. That was pretty neat. Normally I have the balls to run the old shit boxes without brakes and get them into hairy situations, so that way, you know, some of you never grew up driving a whooped ass shit box, and I mean whoop. We're talking ball tires, whoop steering, rotted out cross members, loose ass steering. I probably already said that. It just absolute whoop turd. Windshield wipers don't even work, and it shows. But too close for comfort. The septic's right there. It's not worth it. We used the old tow rig here in kind of a reverse setup, and she just sat with this thing in neutral, ran the brakes. Pretty sweet. This thing is able to take cover if it's raining or the dark, whatever. There's lights up there. It's on flat ground. Now we can start working on getting the brakes and shit done. And we can also get the electrical issues worked out. We'll be wrapping this thing up before we touch anything on that. But let's get back to our stallion here, which I put the 18s back on her, but let's go ahead and get this thing back to moving. I guess if we're just gonna get right to it, the point here would be, again, if you guys have followed my shorts, you guys know that, you know, that we pulled all the sludge out of this thing from the milkshakes that it's made because, you know, bad head gasket. Truck no longer has coolant in it. It has used oil in it from Lana from her oil change, and it's got her filter. Because again, we're just trying to get the sludge and shit out of it. She popped on in February. She's been sitting with that contamination in her since. The seasons keep changing here like it's nobody's business. So I wanted that shit out of there. This is also going to allow us to keep moving her around. Again, we got ourselves a fifth wheel shit trailer here, which is going to be nothing more than a utility trailer, and we're going to use it for scrap. This thing here, it's not going to have any doors on it. There's no drivetrain in it. There's no interior in it. This thing weighs nothing, and we're yanking that rear axle. So more than enough to be on the back of this. The guy that I got this from used it for four-wheelers and side-by-sides and shit, so we'll be popping these makeshift ramps on. And then once the trailer's clear, we're gonna go ahead and get the old service body off the gooseneck. Put the service body on this trailer, that way this will just be an over-glorified dolly. I can have my gooseneck back. The gooseneck is significantly more user-friendly than the fifth wheel is, but when I got this trailer, it had to be a fifth wheel or it had to be a dinky little gooseneck because I don't like bumper pull. Also because I have Chevys, I have no problems admitting all of my freaking bumper or my hitches, they're trash. Other than Lola's, you know. And also having Leah hooked up to this thing, we had some light issues going on. And by light issues, I mean it didn't fucking work, which typical trailer bullshit. So we're gonna go ahead and get that figured out too while she's sitting there, and we're gonna use her around the yard because I like to mow everything. I'm trying to fix my junkyard looking situation here, so it is what it is. It's getting chaotic. We will have some videos coming up here shortly. We're gonna keep ripping through well, that's another donor truck, tearing into that one some more so we can start getting Leah prepped for her change. There's a lot going on. Honestly, I'm getting kind of anxious and overwhelmed thinking about it, but regardless, I'm gonna go wrestle my kids in the yard. So that being said, take care, God bless, be good to one another. Remember, right, wrong, or indifferent, just be good to one another. Just, the world needs kindness and accountability like it's nobody's business. So, but anyway, see you guys. Watch my shorts, you nerds.